Hello there. Today we'll be doing number 35 of Neetcode, encode, and decode string. This solution would be very similar to Neetcode's solution because I figured that this solution here was extremely well put together, and I don't see anything that we need to do to make it any better. We'll just do a little add a little analysis into this, and we'll go from there. So what happened here is that we needed to create a turn this particular array into a string and then turn it back to the original array. One thing we need to know is that we need to use a delimiter so that we can get the same string back. But what if these strings itself have that particular delimiter? How will we figure that out? I mean, you can imagine that any of these characters are in the string. So one way to solve this is to record the length of these strings inside our delimiter. And that means using a pound or an exclamation mark and then saying the word and then saying another 4 and then another exclamation mark and then code. That way we can just get the count, and we can go through from this count to the end of the string. And to the start of a string, so we can know where to start and end. This way we don't overshoot or undershoot because of similar items in the string. So to do that, we are going to just write an encoded string here, and we're gonna, for each string in string, we're going to add this item into encoded. We can use anything we want. You can use it at sign. This time we used exclamation mark before, but it's probably fine. Return the encoded. Alright, so with that we have what we need to return, but now we need to break it down. So our current code, it looks like this, what we have, and we're going to try to turn it back into what we need to turn back. So the first item, let's say our decoded is equal to an array. Our starting index is 0, and so while I is less than the length of string, we want to go through the entire string. So how are we going to get there? So we want to make sure that we know that the first item is going to be an int, and we want to get to until our delimiter. So let's get to our delimiter. So while the string of what do you call that thing, j does not equal to our delimiter of @ we're going to keep going. J plus equals 1. Something that might be good here is we put in a delimiter, just say init. Oh, I think that's how you do init here, and probably a self or something. I'm not sure. So let me just check. All right, just give me a moment. Let's take a look. Def int. All right, got it. All right, so we just need to do this. Let's say delimiter is equal to @sign. This is something that we would love to do because we don't want to misspell this stuff. So it also helps. So once we get to our delimiter, like our and sign, what happens is that j does not increment anymore, and we can grab the count. So the count is going to be string of from I, the first item, all the way up until j, which is now an exclamation mark. And we want to turn that into an int. Once we get the count, we can do a get start from the j, which is j plus 1, which is the first item. So first character is equal to index is equal to j plus 1. So, and the last character index is equal to first character index plus the count. Those are the number of characters that we will be going through. And so, right, so our string is going to be the string of the first character index to the last character index, and we want to append this to decoded. With that, we want to increment I. So I is now equal to the last index character. Yeah, because we did not go to the last index character, we only went up to the last character index character. So that will settle it, and we return decoded. I don't know if this will work, but let's check. It looks to be accepted. Okay, let's run it. And oh wow, it worked. Okay, so that is how we solve this particular problem. I'm really glad that it worked out. We even created, created a class from the solution and created the delimiter here. So I think the learning here is how to store more information into a string under certain constraints, and how to walk through a string to formulate a array. And I think that's all. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And if you want more videos, check the link in the description below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.